Do you remember that video I shared with you recently about how to make Ancestral Chipa, that delicious traditional Chipa? Well, today we're going to put a new spin on it. If you thought Chipa was only baked in the oven, get ready to discover the most tempting, rustic and bold version of Chipa. A lot of people are afraid of the word fried, but that's because we were taught to use highly processed vegetable oils that are very toxic and bad for our health. When heated, they become toxic and oxidized. But today we're going to bring back the ancestral method. It's a stable and biocompatible cooking method that gives an exquisite flavor. Let's talk about beef fat. Historically, our grandmothers used to fry everything in fat. Why? Because it has thermal stability. Unlike sunflower or corn oils, which oxidize very quickly and generate free radicals when heated, beef fat is a stable saturated fat. It doesn't burn easily, it doesn't break down, and it maintains its properties. Besides giving an amazing flavor, it will give the chipa an unmatched crunchy texture on the outside. Animal fat also provides fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. They're essential for our immune system. Before I tell you anything else, a fundamental tip for when you eat fried foods is not to eat sweets, no kind of sweets at all. Today we're using the same cassava starch base, our key resistant starch that supports the microbiota. Semi-hardened hard cheeses. Free-range eggs and a splash of milk for the magic. It's the same essence but with a cooking technique that changes everything.
For this recipe, we're going to use 500 grams of cassava starch. We're going to put it in a bowl. Now we're going to add a teaspoon of salt. We're going to add 100 grams of animal fat, in this case beef fat. The fat needs to be at room temperature, and now we're going to start mixing everything together. We've already mixed the fat well with the starch. Now we're going to add 150 grams of semi-hard cheese. In this case, I'm using pata grass. We're going to cut it into very small cubes. Alright, and this is how it should look, finely chopped. We add it to the bowl. We're also going to add 150 grams of hard cheese. In this case, I'm using Rellenito cheese. Unlike semi-hard cheese, we're going to grate this one. We mix it together. We're going to add 3 eggs. We mix it together. And at this moment, little by little, we're going to start adding milk. Now I'm going to use my hands to tell when it's ready. Once we can shape it, that means it's ready. I made these strips so it's easier to start forming the little balls. Now that I have everything cut, I'm going to start making the little balls. Now we're going to fry them. Let's melt the fat. For this large pot, I'm using 400 grams of fat. Getting the fat just right is the secret. The fat has to be really hot. To check, I'm going to place a chipa on the fat. And if it bubbles immediately, that means it's ready. When the chipa starts to float and we see that it has a golden color, that means it's ready. Here's how the chipas turned out. Honestly, they turned out amazing and they're delicious.
Look at this. Let's compare it with the baked chipa. It has a much more intense crust, a deeper flavor, and a texture that's truly a delicacy from another era. Why would this snack nourish us? Because it doesn't have inflammatory flours. The combination of cassava starch, egg, cheese, and animal fat is a source of sustained energy. It's not going to cause a glucose spike. Instead, it will keep you satisfied for longer. Family, this isn't just about cooking. It's about rescuing our ancestral recipes. It's about saying no to packages of processed food with toxic oils. And going back to the kitchen, to the fire. Cooking with fat, with real foods, with foods we can name. And above all, that we can understand. If you like this video and want us to keep rescuing ancestral cooking methods, give us a thumbs up, write to us in the comments so we know, and share it with whoever you like most.
My name is Danai Aguilar, and if you would like to deepen your connection between body, mind, and spirit, I'm leaving you an invitation here on a little card so you can go check out my other channel, Portal Coherencia.
And I'm also going to leave a video here so you can learn a little more about what Portal Coherencia is all about. I'll be waiting for you there too. Sending you a kiss and see you next time. Bye.